from my car. I've got a candle lit there, and I just wanted to record this because I feel like this is a very, very important transition that I'm going to be doing in my business, and the people that I want to serve, that I'm meant to serve, that I feel literally my soul is calling me to serve. And I've been resisting to make this transition for a while because change is not always easy. And sometimes you're just forced to change because you just realize that you are misaligned. All the other doors are closing. It means that this door needs to open, or actually is open, is inviting me. I just have to trust it and feel the fear and do it anyway. So if you are at the point of a transition, or changing your path, changing your trajectory in your life, exiting in a relationship, starting a new one, whatever that is, anything that feels scary and you're feeling misaligned, then you're gonna find some juicy content here, even if it's just the energy that I bring into the space and show you that I feel the fear. I felt the fear so much, it was literally crippling, and I felt so emotional. And it was a process for me to get to this point where I'm okay, I just gotta do it. So I'm hoping that me sharing this will help you and inspire you to do the same if it's what you feel your intuition is telling you. So I feel so for the people who don't know me, I was a seeker my whole life since I'm a little child, and I always knew I had this connection to whatever you want to call it, God, the universe. Whenever I was in a space where I was really I felt lonely, I felt helpless, I didn't have support, I was scared, I would pray, and I would pray for guidance. And one moment where I was literally down on my knees, where my whole world was crumbling, where I felt I was smacked in the face, that's how I felt, is during the toxic relationship with my ex, where a lot of awful things happened, and then I was crying and on my knees asking for guidance. And that was the start of me taking full responsibility of my life, my actions, my choices, and the start of developing compassion towards myself, loving myself, and then also healing pieces of myself that didn't feel worthy, pieces of myself that felt I wasn't enough, that felt needed fixing, and all those things. So I remember I was in a very similar space, where I was scared, where I didn't know what to do, but I just trusted that voice that told me that, okay, you need to get the divorce, you need to move out of that place, and you need to find your own. And then slowly that was the start of my self-development, my healing journey, when I started reading books, going on trips, explore different passions, different things externally that actually always got me back to seek the answers within. At the start, I was looking for the excitement, or for the unknown, for the fulfillment outside of me. And every time I would do it, and I would feel that, and maybe this is you'd feel like you reach that goal in your outside world, but there's still a part that feels unfulfilled. There's a part that doesn't feel whole. So every time I felt that way, it forced me to go within and explore within myself and look for the answers within. And with that, the connection with God, the divine, the guidance got stronger and stronger and stronger. And that led me to becoming first a yoga teacher. So I felt really called to help people connect to their bodies and get out of their head, because if you're in your head, you're dead. And connect to your intuition, to your body, and we start to feel instead of just think. Because if you can't feel, if you're just lost in your thoughts, you can't listen to your intuition. So you need focus. And yoga helped me with that, and I love that effect on me. So I wanted to share that with people. I still do that. It's part of my program. But then the next stage was the mental training, basically training my mind, what people also call mindset. It's training my mind to work with me instead of against me. So I was like, okay, yoga is all good for the body and for the emotions. What about the mind? So then I started incorporating that to my programs and started helping people with that on top. And what I felt intuitively also called to do is, and what I was asked, even though I didn't actually look for it myself, I was asked to lead meditations to people. And without realizing it, I started doing that without realizing that actually that will nurture the connection, the soul connection with God, with the universe, with your with the divine. And I then created my first program. My first online program had all three pillars together, which is, the yoga that would nourish your body, the mindset work that would nourish your mind, and the meditation which would nourish your soul. And I had so many people resonate with that work, and I was so connected to my house missions like never before. And then things started evolving, and I kind of lost track of, I started doing other things, and I kind of lost track of those three key elements, and I started doing other things, complicating things, like the human brain, right? Tries to complicate things, tries to make things harder than it actually needs to be. And I started to lose myself a little bit in the game, and it all happens for a reason. I'm still reflecting on those things and what I'm learning, and I wasn't in that. I needed to learn a few lessons before actually getting clear on this stage of my life on who I want to help. And then I realized, actually I really, really resonate with anyone who is on a spiritual path, a seeker, someone who doesn't, who achieved a lot of things in the external world. And, is it the degree or job, or maybe even a coaching business as an entrepreneur? I seem to attract a lot of entrepreneurs, but you just don't feel like you're missing that connection. You don't feel whole. You're looking after something. You're trying to fulfill a need that never basically gets fulfilled, and that's because you're looking externally and to fulfill something internally. So what I would love to invite you in this moment is to take you on this journey of diving deep within, of nourishing your mind, your body, your soul, so you can fill that cup within, so that cup overflows and you connect back to your true essence, which will give you peace of mind, which will give you the true fulfillment that you're after. And for those people, which I also seem to attract a lot, people who don't know, they don't have clarity around what they want to do, by actually connecting to that part within you, you'll have clarity. I promise you will have clarity on what you actually are here for on earth to do, which is part of it is to evolve. And you'll start automatically then manifesting things in your external world as well, because your external world is actually a reflection of your internal world. So if you evolve and change within, then you're gonna have things reflecting back to that outside. If you're misaligned, if you're doing things that are not aligned with your soul, with your life's purpose, then you're gonna create misalignment in your physical space as well, in your 3D reality as well. But if you allow yourself to dive deep within and look for the answers and connect your mind, body, and soul, nourish them, connect them, and allow yourself to integrate all of that, to express yourself authentically, then guess what happens? Then your physical, well, the things that you want to create in your life will happen automatically. The thing is, if you obsess about the external, creating whatever is external, this is where people get it wrong. And when I reflect back, when things worked, is because I wasn't obsessed with the external result. I was just listening to my soul. I was allowing myself to follow my intuition. I was allowing myself to have joy. I was allowing myself to feel worthy of the things that I wanted to create. Then I created them. But if I obsessed about creating them externally, then guess what? You're working from lack, and then the universe smells that, and then the things are gonna run away from you. But if you focus on the joy, if you focus on connecting to your intuition, if you can focus on connecting to your higher self, then guess what happens? That will manifest in your life. And that's the lesson that I needed to learn, because intuitively first I was listening to all of that, and I was taking people through that journey. And now, over the past year, I focused on the result externally, which then created misalignment in me, right? There's a law all above, what is it called? As above, as below. So whatever also, whatever you create within is gonna, you're gonna experience in your physical world. So if you create lack, if you obsess, then that lack will be manifested. That's why gratitude is so, so powerful, because you are grateful, you are already vibrating at that frequency that you have that thing that you're after, and then it's gonna come because you're not obsessing about it. You just feel as if you have it. So yeah, if you are a seeker, if any of that resonated with you, then I've got an amazing program that encompasses all those things, all those 3 levels: the mind, the body, and your soul, like tools. And I'm going to take you on this journey of self-exploration, of shadow work, of integrating everything together, so you can work from the inside out, so you can change from the inside out instead from the outside in, because that doesn't work. So there's only limited spots to that. Reach out to me, and sending you so much love, so much gratitude, and I cannot wait to work with you. I'm so excited. Love and light to you. Mwah.